You've seen him on Comedy Central. He's cured cancer. Put your hands together for my man, Sean Gilroy.
I cured cancer, but I messed it up too. I brought it back. You know, zodiac signs and shit. What's up, everybody? All 6 of you. That's pretty cool of you guys to show up. I'm pretty happy about that. So, guys, I don't know if you've looked outside or turned on a television, but it's the holiday season. So whoop-de-doo and dickory-dock. It's a song, and it's one of the least racist ones. Anyway, so now the holidays are happening, which is cool, because it's like, you know, a time for family, and a time for presents, and a time for like an elevated suicide rate. Which, like, you know, you can, if you research, it's like thing. There's a lot of holiday pressure and stuff like that to buy toys, and Santa's watching you. I don't like him. I don't, like, at all. I think, like, of you guys, like, of the whimsical pedophiles there are, who's worse, Michael Jackson or Santa Claus? Yeah, no, I like, listen, I love Thriller, and I hate, Finding Neverland, and when he hung the fucking baby off the window, that was kind of messed up, but I feel like Santa's worse, because, like, if, like, a dude that looked like a mannequin fucked a Halloween mask showed up at your house going, ee-hee, and grabbing his dick, and was like, can I pay you $250,000 to sleep over with your kid? You'd either be like, well, there's like 3 options. You'd be like, you're alive? Or you'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Or you'd be like their parents and be like, you know, the guy made Thriller. I'm sure he sang Billie Jean. He's probably all right. Are you gonna do weird shit? And he's like, I'm gonna dress like Peter Pan. And they were like, it's fine, you know, he'll be okay. I'm sure he's a good guy. Look at him dance, right? He's probably an all right guy. No, don't, no. If Michael Jackson shows up at your house, shoot him, because he's a zombie and a pedophile, and those are a very bad combination of things to be, and like probably a third thing. But yeah, Santa Claus is a burglar, pedophile, anti-Semite demigod. Like, yeah. And like, he shows up in your house, but like, you know, and he's been watching your kids for like 7 months, and like, but he brings a Nintendo 64, so you feed him cookies. What the fuck is that shit? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Jesus Christ. That's right. Listen, I don't give a fuck how magic you are. I don't give a fuck how many PlayStations you sling in one night. Or like, you know, if you can fit through a chimney and you're morbidly obese. Like, if you're gonna break into my house after telling children, like, not just one, like all of them, I see you when you're sleeping. You better not cry. Like, I'm gonna kick you in the fucking balls, dude. Like, fuck you. That's like really, like, yo, fuck. Dude, fuck Santa. And I don't give a shit if he doesn't bring me presents, because, like, I'm technically an adult and I work 2 jobs. If I want roller skates or a telescope, I'll fucking buy it my goddamn self. And my apartment doesn't even have a chimney. Try and get in, asshole. Because if you come in through the window, I swear to God, I'm gonna club you to death with a fucking fire poker. And I don't even have a fireplace. I just have one ready to go. Dude, fuck that guy. He's awful. Like, listen, the elves were a proud people. They were like the Native Americans of magic. They spoke a language that was beautiful, and they lived for 1,000,000 years, and they had names like Arwen and Hugo Weaving. And they shot bows and arrows, and everything was cool, and then Santa shows up on the Mayflower, and he's like, hey, do you guys want to go to the most desolate, frozen wasteland in the entire world where there's no laws to protect you? And they were like, no. And he was like, try candy. And candy was like the smallpox blanket of like tempting the elves. Diabetes wiped out half of them and it stunted their growth. And they started talking like this. And then like, I can see Santa like bullwhipping Legolas and just being like, your name is Herbie. And he's like, I just want to be a dentist. Like, why is this happening to me? Like, dude, why does Santa bullwhip every magical animal that he needs to serve him? Like, what the fuck is up with that? For real. Like, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, that whole story, that whole song is about, like, a disabled reindeer that, like, Santa lets them pick on until he can't, like, until he's useful. Like, they just said, like, will you guide my sleigh tonight? And he's like, are you gonna whip me? And will people accept me? Like, I don't know. Okay, I guess I'll do it. Like, sure thing, Santa. And I'll do it for free. And he's like, yeah, you fucking will. Yeah, you will. I'm Santa, motherfucker. Dude, fuck Santa. I hate that guy. He's such a creep. He just breaks into your house and you give him baked goods. What the fuck is that about? For real, this dude just he watches your kids when they sleep and when they're awake, and is just like, and if I think they're good, I'll give them a Nintendo 64. Like, ew. Why do we accept that? That's awful. Like, Santa's terrible. He's not a good person at all. He stole Jesus's birthday. He stole Jesus's birthday from him. And left Jesus up on the cross. Like, it's not like he took him down. Like, Jesus is like up there, like, like, hey, my piercings feel infected, and like, could you guys maybe like take me down for my birthday? Like, like, is that okay? Or at least put like a party hat or a shirt on me. Like, I'm like nailed to this thing. Is that cool? Please. I know God. I mean, nobody gave a fuck because Santa's more entertaining and he gives us stuff. Who doesn't love things? Weird people, that's who. Or selfless people. The two extremes of life. Yeah, weird or selfless people. Did you guys ever see A Charlie Brown Christmas? Thank you, one person. That's cool that you singularly saw that. Yeah, do you ever think there's like that dance scene when it's like, and everybody's just like going nuts, and they're on Molly, and it's like, and Pigpen sold it to them too, because it's like, he knows the streets, and he's like, that's all he's got. That's all he's got, poor guy. So it's like they're all on Molly. Do you ever think about the orgy that they have afterwards? Because you're thinking about it now. I'm in your heads. But yeah, so it's like, fucking Linus, finally, like, he's like fucked up enough to like fuck Sally, and he's choking her out with a blanket, and she's like, fuck me, my sweet baboo, and like, just loving it. Schroeder's on too much hair. He's done more heroin than any jazz singer alive, so his dick doesn't work, but he didn't give a fuck. He's just just jamming the fuck out. Charlie Brown is a fucking pimp, dude. Charlie Brown is a pimp. One, he survived chemotherapy, which is awesome. Like, dude, that's like fucking wicked. And two, Peppermint Patty wanted to fuck him, and she's a lesbian. Like, she's like, I'll do it for you, Chuck. Like, it's like, yo, wait. And he has a magic dog. Like, that's pretty dope. Like, way to go. Snoopy was fucking all of them. Like, he was. If not, it's in your heads now. I put it there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. For Christmas, I don't know what my imaginary girlfriend Penelope is gonna get me. I mean, obviously a hand job, but like, I don't know what she's gonna get me otherwise. But like, I love her, but I hope she never turns real. 'Cause if she does, she'll be smart enough to leave me. Like everybody. It's just, yeah, I don't want that to happen. Like, I don't want her to wise up and be like, now that I'm not imprisoned in your mind, I'm gonna take off. And I'm like, oh, there goes another piece of me. Thanks. Oh, it's terrible, you know. And I know, guys. I know I sound bitter. I know I sound a little bitter about Christmas. And the thing is, it's because I am. It's because I am. And you know what? Like, one Christmas, I was really, really good. I was so good. I did all my homework, and I didn't bring a weapon to school for all the bullies that were picking on me. I had to talk to the guidance counselor a lot, but you know, like I didn't bring like a gun or a shiv or anything to school. Yeah, and I mean, and when I say being good, like, you know, like I was changing with the lights off and checking under the bed and shit for microphones, because it's like with Santa's operation, I don't know how it works exactly, but I was really good that year, and all that I asked Santa for, all I asked him for, was a crocodile. That was it. That was all I asked Santa for, was a crocodile. And more specifically, not a crocodile, a gavial. A gavial has like a much thinner snout, and they're hyper aggressive, and they have like bigger teeth and stuff. But like, yeah, and I was gonna take care of it. I was gonna take care of him. I was gonna break a water main in my parents' basement and flood it so he could swim. And I was gonna lure mean kids home from school so I could chop them up with an axe and feed them to him. Or dig up corpses in the cemetery and microwave them for him. Or like, you know, and we were gonna go for wagon rides, and we were gonna talk about girls we liked, and like he was gonna teach me to dance his way, and I was gonna teach him to be like build a Lego house, you know, like. Oh my god.
I didn't do any of that.
Oh, okay, but okay.
I never do that.
That's the light.
Oh shoot! Is that like I ran that out? I'm so sorry. Like, yeah.
Legoland you left off.
Yeah, so that's basically like that's how that's how I was gonna take care of this Gavial. I was just, you know, I was gonna love him. It was like Calvin. Oh my god, it's like Calvin and Hobbes type shit. You know, I was gonna do that. But you know what Santa fucking got me? You know what he got me? Like, dude, you're gonna say coal? No, because coal can turn to diamonds. And Santa was like, I really want to fuck this little motherfucker over. He was like, I really want to screw him over. So what I got was a stocking full of Hershey's miniatures and Snickers Fun Size. That's not the right fucking holiday. Why are you doing that, you asshole? What are you going to give me for Halloween now? I pick it back. Okay, cool. This video is going to be interesting.
Hey, so just by the way, hey, we're back.
Yeah, there we go. Back on. Right, gosh, let's do this.
That was kind of fucking weird.
That was very strange. I didn't like parts of that. I don't know how they showed up. But yeah, so basically, whatever holiday you guys celebrate, all of you, whatever it is, even if you made it up, I hope it's a happy one. And I appreciate so much you guys letting me talk. Thank you so much.
Sometimes I just feel
Have a
worthless.
merry whatever.
Like everything's my fault. But then my dad told me.
Just smile.
Sean Gilroy, let him hear it. Oh my God. When something like that happens and you